So welcome to day 135 of scaling my marketing agency to 10k a month. So today started as a very positive day. It was on the whole a very positive day because naturally it kind of was based on, if you saw yesterday's video, which I titled Getting Over the Bumps in the Road, because it was a day where just felt like everything was going wrong and it was just all in my head, and I was kind of not making it up but making it a lot worse than what it really is. And essentially with how painful the business has been recently, I was trying like incredibly hard essentially to convince myself that the business isn't worth doing. Like that's how hard it's been. I was trying to like convince myself that it's not worth it, and I was trying to get a way out. That's how painful it was. Obviously, what I realised during that was that I already knew deep down that there's no way out like that, because this is what I want. This is what I want in life, and I know this is gonna, well, this is like the vehicle that takes me to some of those really, positive and good things that I want to achieve. So I knew I had to get over that and do what was needed essentially to get me to the next level. It's just at what point I decided to sit down and realize that and just go, look, let me realign myself with what my goals are, where this can take me. And to be honest, like in this moment, I feel so almost grateful about the fact that I ever found this like opportunity, and the fact that I know like my mentor specifically and all the people he knows and that are friends with that are making, amounts of money and doing things in their life that most people like around me traditionally, like in terms of like family and friends kind of back home, would never fully understand or be able to comprehend as being something that is possible. And so, what can I be? Yeah, obviously, that means that if you want to put, years and years of what would be a normal career into, now you're going straight into the hot seat of like day one, you fucking own the company and are running this thing, rather than if I did, oh, like, like other people might say, oh, you can do like 2 years working like under someone in marketing, and work your way up in it a bit before you start your own thing. And by that point, by the time that I'd started it, it would become a lot easier to be doing the things than compared to what I'm doing now. But what I'm doing instead is just bootstrapping that whole experience essentially, instead of, like, it's only been 9 months since I ever found out or knew anything about um, these types of marketing essentially, and I've been able to get people good results in that time. There's been things I've had to improve upon, and like even in terms of people skills, like I was saying in the previous videos about clients being a bit upset and trying to manage that on text and on call, and drawing boundaries and all these things. It's like this is exactly what running your own business and agency is all about. And the start of the day was really good because I had a call with, it was essentially a follow up from somebody that was almost a month ago now. Yeah, like it would, no, I don't know, like maybe 2, 3 weeks ago. Like, yeah, I think it was like the old campaign before May, but towards the end of April, which, yeah, would have been about 2, 3 weeks ago. Coming up to three, maybe about 3 weeks ago. And essentially, he was just saying that he wanted to sign up. He was working with another one that wasn't doing very well, and he realised that it wasn't essentially going to go through until the end of May was when they stopped. And he just said to me, "Look, I want to start essentially." So I said to him, "Look, it's 1,800 for the 90 days as we discussed." He said, "Look, I want to do the 600 a month." I said to him, look, if you want to work on a month to month basis, it will be 750. But if you want to do that 90 days, I could do the 600 a month by doing a pay in three for the 1,800. I hope he understood what I meant by that when I said Klarna, essentially, because it means that I get a lot of money up front for that. I will get about 1,700 of that. So I'll lose about I'll lose maybe about 100 quid in fees or something like that, but I'll be able to get all of the money up front whereas he just pays it monthly and it's got nothing to do with me then. But hopefully he's okay with that. It's not going to go through until at least Monday. But it's one of those things where I wasn't completely expecting it, and he seems pretty on it. He just wanted to do it on Monday because that's when he's next in the office, and he was calling me on the Friday, which he doesn't usually work. So I was just like, look, that's completely fine. Wasn't being pushy with him because he was the one that called the number, and it went to my like AI voice agent. I haven't even listened to that call back fully because it was like a few minutes long, but he was just like saying on the call that he wanted to talk to me, and the bloody voice AI was like, "Oh, you want to book a strategy call with our founder, Kieran?" And I was like, "Oh, fucking hell." But I haven't even listened to the rest of it, but he didn't even seem to clock on. But yeah, so that could go through next week, so I might have somebody else signed up, so I can say halfway into May now I have actually made some money. And from that original campaign, I only spent about 300 quid or whatever. Or maybe did I spend, oh no, I spent about 7 or 800, and maybe I've made back 3.6 now, which would be a very good result actually. But yeah, I'm going to leave that here for today. This is Friday the 15th, and then the videos that you'll see in the next couple of days is for, yeah, Saturday and Sunday. So some weekend work that I'm doing today when I'm recording this on the Sunday, and went somewhere yesterday on the Saturday, so you'll be able to see that.